You know, with Persona 5 the Royal well within our grasp, I figured it's time for us to start wondering what additions do we want to see in this game. Now, we know there's going to be a lot of quality of life improvements, and you know, honestly making this list was hard because, seriously, how do you improve perfection? Alright, all jokes aside, there isn't much I could want more from Persona 5. I feel this is a case of not knowing what you want until you have it. But nonetheless, I have compiled this list of the top 5 additions I want in Persona 5 the Royal. So strap yourself in because this is going to be a facepalm worthy or a good video. There's no in between. Let's go. Futaba playable. Now granted, I know the navigator of the Persona games aren't normally playable, but come on, who hasn't wanted Fuko or Rize to be an active member of the party while playing Persona 3 and 4? Wanting to have Futaba is the same case. Having the role of a navigator is important in the Persona series as they're used to navigate the dungeon and tell weaknesses and just a whole bunch of other story related things. It would be nice if they were playable party members that you could actually see in battle. Admittedly, Persona 5 has done this well enough, and having her cast a random buff does come in handy during battle, and the fact that you have a nice little quick cut to Futaba is pretty damn cool. It does add a nice layer of excitement to battle. When I'm low on HP, she gives me that heal, or maybe I was thinking about using a buff that turn and she just comes in and makes everyone supercharged. It's great, don't get me wrong, I would just like for her to be in the party. Maybe Futaba can be pure defensive using buffs and debuffs on the enemy. When she's not in the party, she can perform her role as she normally would. Either that or make it so that when you max out her confidant, when she does appear in battle randomly, you can choose what buffs you want to give your party. Maybe that would make things a little bit too easy. I just don't know. All I know is I want to see Futaba in battle and actively using her. Everyone thought in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax that Rize wouldn't be a playable fighter. But hey, look at that. They found a way to give her a moveset. I know that's a fighter and it's different, but come on, it's gotta be even simpler for a JRPG. Persona 5 Dancing DLC Outfits. The Persona dancing games are nice little spin-off games that come as fan service for those that want to see Persona in a different light. While I myself am none too good at rhythm games or dancing games, I do like that they exist and can provide entertainment for people that like them. If anything, I can enjoy the remixes to the original soundtracks. But if there's one thing I admired about the dancing games from afar, it was the extra outfits and costumes that were available as DLC to unlock. Those outfits all look great, and I would love if they were all available to unlock in the Royal. But let's be honest, if they were in it, they'd more than likely be DLC, and I wouldn't mind that. I always like putting different costumes on my party members, and having these along with the new outfits I'm sure the Royal will have will give us a nice little selection. And just like the DLC costumes in Persona 5 that change the battle music when equipped, maybe the dancing outfits could play little remixes of all the soundtracks in the game. That would be pretty cool. Another fight with the Velvet Twins. The Velvet Twins in Persona 5 not only function as wardens for the main character, belittling him and scolding him at almost every turn, while also helping him with fusions and making his personas stronger. They also have their own super boss battle like in any Persona game. In Persona 3 you can fight Elizabeth, in Persona 4 you can fight Margaret in an all-out dog war fight. I defeated the Velvet Twins myself on Persona 5's hardest difficulty using a full party. None of that only using the main character and equipping a persona with no weakness bullcrap. Nope, I wanted them to come at me with everything they had. Okay, alright. So how are we doing? Charge up. I'm gonna hurt these guys. I'm gonna hurt these little kids as much as I can. That don't even sound right though. As fun as that battle was for me, there was always something I felt was missing. This time, I want to have another battle with the Velvet Twins. But not the Velvet Twins themselves, but with another person. And I think for those that have played Persona 5, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys, so I'm just going to refer to it as another battle with the Velvet Twins. I would also love it if Margaret and Elizabeth from Persona 3 and 4 teamed up with the Velvet Twins and you had to fight all three of them at once by yourself. Something like in Persona Q and Persona Q2. Yeah, I know someone is going to mention that. I just want it to happen in this game as well. Or even better yet, as the battle gets to a certain point and it seems impossible to win, the pro tags from Persona 3 and 4 show up and help you out. Only playable for that one single battle. Oh my lord, I would lose it. Don't apply logic here or what you know about certain endings to certain Persona games. No, just picture it and bask in the awesomeness and let it happen. Expand on Goro Akechi. I think it was pretty plain as day that Akechi was supposed to be parallel to a certain character in Persona 4, but I ultimately think that how Akechi was presented to us wasn't all that great. I don't want to go into spoilers, so I'm just going to say I want to spend more time with Akechi, to go even deeper into his character, to better understand why he did the things that he did. Sure, it was all laid out in front of us in the vanilla Persona 5, but I feel it just wasn't enough. And his big grand scene in Persona 5, I felt it just wasn't earned. Maybe I'm the only one that feels this way, and please let me know and feel free to come at my neck in the comments. Maybe with the addition of Kasumi, we might be able to get more from him. She was the one talking one-on-one with him in the debut trailer of Persona 5 The Royal, and she utterly detests the Phantom Thieves at that time, so maybe they team up for a little bit just to bring down the Phantom Thieves or something. In that time, maybe you get to know him a little bit better. I'm not sure. Maybe, like I said, I'm the only one that feels this way. Port Persona 5 The Royal to Nintendo Switch. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of cheating on this one as this is an addition to Persona 5 itself, but like I said in the beginning, it was kind of hard for me to come up with this list, so, you know, sue me. Anyway, it would seem that a lot of people want Persona 5 to come to Nintendo Switch. While I myself will play any game on any console or platform that I have to, others seem to think that Persona 5 would be better suited on the Switch. And on some level, I kind of agree with them. When you're doing confidant sections of the game, things get a little bit text heavy and it could be easier to do all that in the comfort of one's bed or at a computer desk, because as I understand it, no one really takes the Switch outside, they just use it to play in their beds and at their computer. But I'm sure there are people who take their Switch outside, making actual use of its portability. I do want Persona 5 to be experienced by a wider audience, and if putting it on the Switch would make that happen, I'm all for it. I mean, sure, it can also go to the PC as well. The PC crowd should be able to experience this masterpiece of a JRPG. And, you know, Xbox as well, I guess, for all the 10 people that would buy it on there. So that is my list of the additions that I want in Persona 5 The Royal. Now I know a lot of you have much better additions that you could want. Let me know all about them, I'm really curious. Seriously guys, as I was making this list, I was seriously grasping for straws. I had no idea what I actually wanted because I felt Persona 5 was such a great game that I didn't really need much from it, but Persona 5 The Royal is going to come out and it's going to wow me all over again, I think. So let me know in the comments section what you guys think. If you happen to like this video, please hit that like button. And of course, if you want to keep up to date with everything that I'm doing, you can hit that subscribe button. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you should do that too. You can always talk to me one-on-one on there. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Peace.